All right, so I had to change what my plan was. My plan was to go over long line work. So I saw, this is Tank, right? So I saw a dude yesterday, and they're like, if you think you're ready to go off the long line, you're not, right? So we've had a couple oopsie recalls where I had to do the go get, right? So usually you do your foundation stuff and then you write short line and then you go to your long line, right? Give them more space and more space. However, with a puppy, a lot of times you can skip the long line to start with and then bring it in later, right? Because they're naturally going to kind of be closer to you and not want to go away from you. And some breeds are like that too. Right? Some breeds you can get away with recall games and just on the leash and then get them back. So he's on the flirt pole, right? I messed up and left it out there. Let's see this. 20, 30. Tank, come! Right? So here, this is a go. I'm gonna say, come on, buddy, let's go! Come on, bring it to me. You can carry it. You're a big, strong fella. Did I use my cum? Come on, buddy. You can do it. Come on. Right. So this one, he's looking at me. So now it's a, come on. Right? So here we go. So this is what the go-get is. Right? And it's hard to get them away from stuff. That's why you're long line work, right? So that's why I was going to do long line work today. And then I messed up and left a flip pole. So here's your, see, he's got it. Here's your, little bastard. All right. So here's what you go get is. You grab his collar. Right? I'm trying not to make this fun. It's kind of unfair. You grab the collar and you walk with him. With an adult dog, the guy got it from, he says, you gotta let him know that you're not happy, right? It's a puppy, so we're gonna let it slide. You bring them to where you're at, or where they look at you, and you sit them next to you, facing the way they were. All right? Trying to get my distraction out of the way. Crap. You want him to look at you? I didn't want him to look at the distraction. He's looking at the pole. He's looking at the pole. It's just, what is it? Minimal restraint. Okay. So now, do I want to play right now? Do I want to reward him right now? No. You have at least 2 or 3 seconds, ideally longer. I usually get impatient. I think 2 or 3 seconds is like, or I feel like 2 or 3 seconds is a minute, so I give up too soon, right? So now would be okay to start playing. So now here's the other thing. This was the distraction, right? So I want to fulfill him with it because I didn't hide it on the way out, right? Usually I go hide it over there so that if they don't see it until you get out here, it's no big deal. So now I gotta fulfill his need to have the flirt pole. I wanted to do the long line stuff while he was excited. I guess I could do it right now, but I'm not going to. So when he looks at me, okay, now we can start. We're going to play a little bit. We're going to play for a minute, and then I'm going to long line them. And I might use it as a distraction, right? So I use it as a distraction with Waylon, but we're way farther, right? So I've been using just toys he doesn't care about as a distraction. I don't know how much of a distraction that really transfers over because it's toys he doesn't care about, you know what I mean? This he would like, maybe the bike toys would be a little bit harder, right? Don't always make him go the same way. Good boy. Tug him with it. Get it. Yeah, get it. Oh yeah, good boy. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Right. Then I don't know if you have to, but I always get close to the toy. Out. Good. See how when my hand got there, the practice is when I come close, you just give it up, or I ask for it. And I don't, that one was kind of automatic. I don't know why, but maybe because we've done so many where my hand gets there and I say out, right? It's starting to transfer over, right? Ready, down? This is a little bit of a distance. Hey. Hey. Is it too much? I don't mind going back to food for this. It's a different context. He's not going to do it. You do it for the toy? Why are you looking at the pole? Will the pole make you? Come on, go down. See, now if I had the leash on, I could leash pressure. I could do collar. I don't like this though. Come on. I don't like this, but it's a follow through, right? Okay. I should be yesing. That's my old habit. My old habit is okay, right? And with him, I've been trying to be focused on good in place and yes. Oh, right. Been trying to be focused on the double markers. Because, you know, the people that are good at this, that's what they do. All right, so I'm going to let him have it. I'm going to figure out my space. I want to stand kind of this way. All right. Na, 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 na. Let me make my little... I'm just figuring it out, dude. This is what you do with your dog. You figure out what works, right? You see a bunch of stuff, you hear a bunch of stuff, figure it out for your particular dog. All right, let's put this here. So I'm going to need one for me so I don't allow him to get the distraction. All right? So far, I have called him away from things, like when he's sitting chewing sticks. I have called him away and let him go back to it. I have called him away from stuff when he's fixing to get there. That's when it gets hard, right? It's always easy when they're facing you. When they're going away or when they're doing something they like doing, right? Like if I was to try to call him away right now, there's no way, right? We haven't practiced with this. This is way more valuable than some stick that he's laying down chewing, or a ball, or a bumper that he doesn't care about. Maybe the new bike toy that he's super to call him away from it. We got to work up to that, right? We got to work up the value ways. The value ways? Value levels. Right? So here, long line makes it non-negotiable, right? We've had a couple mess ups. Even the one, like when the flirt pole was just there, even though he stopped away from the flirt pole and looked at me, he didn't come, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to step on the distraction so he can't run away. All right, I'm going to leash him up. I'm going to be out. All right, he's mouthing it, which I'm okay with. Good boy. Now, that's another one. I don't know. Should I be okay with the fact that he's still mouthing the toy? I'm not trying to be competition, right? I want to be good. I don't care about being competition. So here's my floor marker. I'm going to throw it out a little farther. Tank, come. Nope. Good boy. Nope. Good boy. Nope. I need to cut the good boys until he fully disengages. Right? See how he's still looking? Good boy. Oh. Ooh. We're going to correct it. Good boy. Right? So he's walking. Oh, look at here. Fooled me. I thought he was disengaged. He's still looking for it. We're going to keep on going backwards. I messed up. All those good boys were mess ups. All right, look, he still looked back. I'm going to keep on backing up. Good boy. There we go. 2, 3 pieces of food. Okay. All right. Oh, so here. Maybe should I help him with my clap? I think I'll help him with the clap. All right. So look. Oh. All right here. Tank, come. Pressure. Yeah, good boy. Come on, buddy. Yeah, good job. Right. Another one I always want to do is I want to go to food first. Right. I'm going affection here because it's a better thing, even though he's creating pressure. I let him get a little too far, or I gave him a little too much leash. And right now, I don't think food's going to do anything. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh. I need my belt, right? This might be a harder distraction than I thought it would be. Tank, come. Apply pressure. Back up. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on. Yeah, good boy. Go food. Grab the leash. Good boy. All right, and wait. Don't give him too much leash. Okay. Tank, come. Oh, I didn't do nothing. That's him hitting the leash. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, buddy. There you go. All right. Hit the leash. It's okay. Okay. Tank, come. Oh, I gave him too much space. Come on, buddy. Yeah, good boy. Woo, we get a little bit of, there we go. Okay. Tank, come. Backwards pressure. Good boy. Come on, buddy. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Okay. See how he's running off a lot slower now, right? Take him. Oh, I like that one step, right? Come on, buddy. There you go. Good job. Now we're going to make it last a little bit longer. Ooh. All right. A little more of a vent. Okay. All right, let's see. Take him. Oh, that was decent. Pressure. Line of pressure. Come on. Good boy. So I'm probably doing really bad too. All right. Good. Sounds like you got him a flat tire. Or a notch, right? A little notch in the wheel. Or if I brake him backwards. Okay. Maybe that would help, right? Brake backwards. Let him be free. Figure this thing out. Take him. Right, a little bit of forward. Come on, buddy. There you go. Good job. I didn't make him come back and around. The other one, I wondered maybe if I had a bite toy with me, if I would have broke him instead of letting him break towards the toy, broke him with the toy. Good. Okay. Right? Let's see what he does. Tank, come. A little bit of pressure. There you go. Good boy. Right? So the going sideways, to me, is okay. Right? He's thinking about it. Good. Ready? Okay. Right? As long as he doesn't turn and go that way. Turn and go that way, you can do correction. I try to save that till you've worked on it, right? So let's see. Tank, come. Good boy. Oh, over here. There you go. I got a verbal ope, right? Or nope, whatever it is. Okay. It's a good job, dude. Go ahead, bro. You're free. All right. You're free. So what did I do? Probably didn't do pressure enough. Probably didn't. Yeah, you're such a good man. You're such a good man. Oh, that's pretty good, right? It looks funky when they run and they hit that leash, but what does that do? That creates that space, right? And ideally, when you're using pressure and stuff, ideally you're getting him. For me, I think other people might say different. They would like the recall, the immediate pressure. I like especially if you've already worked some recall, right? So the recall, then 1, maybe 2 steps. So sometimes I get it where it's like 3 or 4 steps. I would prefer it to be 1 or 2 steps, and then it's like, oh yeah, that's right, I'm supposed to be going that way. What's going on, buddy? Right, buddy? That's how I like it. And then when they're coming, I like to, or I try to, if they veer off, right? Like if it's a curve off, it's okay because that's going to get better the more you reward, right? In that situation. So if it's a curve off, no big deal. But if they're coming this way, or even if they're in a curve, but then they go that way, that's when I try to add pressure, and that's where it's important to be sliding your thing, right? So I have a friend that's really good. Like when I watch him, he's super good about this as they're coming up. That's hard for me. I saw somebody else, they're really good about just doing this, right? Tank, come. Yeah, good boy, right? Good job, dude. Let's get some affection first. Good boy, even though he's in front of me. So I'm letting our rules slide right there, right? Because I was busy trying to explain something. Okay, I was busy trying to explain this thing, right? So find what works for you. I think since I've seen that, I don't know why I never thought about it. I used to be pretty good about figuring out how to adjust to things. So I don't know why I didn't figure out, why don't I just pull the leash and slide it through? Because I would just let the slack be there, and then when a oops happens, I can't immediately correct it, right? Which then becomes unfair, because if he's already taken 5 steps, if he doesn't listen to my verbal, there's no physical to give that verbal any kind of meaning. right? So if I allow that to happen, I can't then like 5 steps later go, hey, it's supposed to come. They're not going to put it together. It needs to be pretty immediate. And so that's one thing I've kind of let slide, is because I haven't been good about keeping my slack up. So figure out what works for you. Does it work for you to wrap it, right? Wrap it. Or does it work for you to slide it through? What's up, cute guy? Can you see him? Right? And you're going to have them run off when you start doing real distractions and meaningful distractions. Like this flirt pole is a meaningful distraction, right? All those other toys, hey, focus. There it is. All the other toys I use, they're minimal distractions. They're like nothing. These people out here, that's like nothing. It's a distraction, but it's like nothing to him, right? He don't care about their people. He don't care about these toys. He likes the flirt pole. He likes his bike toys, right? So I've done a lot of work with these little BS distractions. I have to kick it up, right? Have to kick it up a notch. Da. Have to add the corrections in for when the mistake happens. Oh, that's what I was trying to get to. Like when he's running and he hits the end of that leash, dude, you saw the next time, slow down, and he slowed down. You're gonna have people go, you have people on the internet going, oh my God, it's gonna hurt their neck. Oh. Show the evidence. Where is the vet? Where is the vet that says that's not a theory, right? It's not a theory. Where is the vet? Where is the X-ray evidence? It doesn't happen. So the English dude, his company is Canine Unleashed or just Unleashed. I can't remember, but his name is Danny Wells. He says the only time that has ever happened is when there was physical, pre-existing physical condition. You'll never find a healthy dog. You won't find it. You won't find an X-ray of a healthy dog that got hurt from. Just think about all the dogs that you see out walking, pulling like a mother. Their trachea is not hurt. It's all just a bunch of fear-mongering crap. Now, do we want that to happen that much? Heck no. We want it to happen. We don't want it to happen even the one time. But when it happens that one time, they learn, right? They learn through that correction. And it was me doing nothing. This is what I did. He just hit the end of the leash and he didn't listen to me. And then you saw the next time when he went, it was a little bit slower, right? That's what you want. You want a little hesitancy out of them. You don't want them going, oh, look, that's what I want to get to, that thing right there, right? There's a squirrel on the other side of the street. Oh, I want to get to the squirrel, so I'm just going to take off and be a jackass, right? Then I'm going to go get hit by a car. What's worse? You want that life lesson to be with you while you're in control of it, right? Like me holding on to a leash when he's trying to get to the flirt pole. It's much better for him to learn that lesson in that situation than it is for him to learn the lesson, oh, look, there's a piece of poop over there I want to go eat, and there's a car coming down the alleyway, so I'm not going to listen to you. Right? So, what else? I don't know, whatever. This is long enough. I don't know what I'm talking about. Actually, I do. I will be more, I am the least biased person in information that you will find out there. But I also just repeat what I'm told and what I see works. So let's go down to 1. Let's see if he comes away now. Tank, come! Let's see what he does. He's not going to do nothing, right? So we're going to do the go get. Right? But since we used the recall, we got to get him, right? So we get him on the leash, and it's okay for this to take time. All right? At least that's my understanding. Pull him away. And he didn't look. So is it unfair if they don't look? Is it really a blow off if they don't look? If you don't think he heard me, well, he might not have. He was excited with the toy. All right, we're just going to bring him to about where we were. The second look is what matters. Okay. All right. The first look doesn't matter. It's the second look that's important. The first look is what I like to say is, what the hell's going on, right? Where the second look is it okay to go do whatever we want? And it's really what we want them to do stuff on their own, as long as it's not dangerous, right? So if we're getting, is it okay if I go do with this? Yeah, of course it is, buddy. Go for it. Hey, you ready for some real work now? I don't know. It's a lot of everything is who do you want to listen to? Who do you trust? Do you think these people are really telling you the truth all the time? Unbiasedly? Or are they telling you the truth to their bias, right? What is it? My truth, not the truth, right? My truth does not equal the truth. All right, whatever, just rambling.